Is it working? Oh god, it's on my desktop now. Oh, it works? Okay, I got it to work by playing it through my desktop, so I'm hearing my own voice, and this is so weird. I don't think that y'all can hear me double though. I have no idea why my normal mic isn't going through the stream, because as far as I can tell, every single thing about it is perfect. I am so sorry for this stuff, but thank you so much for coming to my debut. Okay, it's not double. I'll just deal with it then. You all don't have to deal with it. I'll just deal with it. But thank you for coming. Turn off monitor. Yeah, that's the thing, is that the monitor was already off. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, thank you for coming to my debut. The spite ending to the visual novel is 100% the canonical ending. The awkward ending that you all got first, it's short, but let me tell you, the ending for the middle option is even shorter. it ends so fast. I'm so happy to see all of you here, like all of the friends that I've come to meet before I debuted. It's very, very nice to see all of you here, and oh my god, I got so many follows and so many subs before I even started, and I just as much as I want to read them all out, I don't think that I can. I apologize if any of you wanted me to read them out. I don't know if I'll be reading out any of the follower or sub alerts that I get for this stream specifically, because there's a lot. Oh, lower BGM. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I lowered it just a smidge. Is that good? Yeah, I have... The audio's just been a big issue. I apologize for that. But, oh my god, that's... Obs, please. You already gifted so many subs. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, Obs. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, but still. Yeah, so this is me. Welcome to my debut. I guess first off, we should get a better look at my model. What do y'all say? Let's zoom out real quick. Oh no, I'm syncing. There we go. Fully gone. Look, it's the full thing. It's so good. I love it so much. Oh god, that was loud. I don't have the GIF sub audio. I don't have it set correctly. Whoops. Let me see if I can turn that down real quick. Oh god, there's so many things. Let me turn that down. Oh, okay, I think that's good. But yeah, this is my model. There's so much rainbow, and there's rainbow socks. Let's start from the bottom and then get some close-ups. Here are the shoes. The shoes, they're so shiny, and the socks are rainbow, and they got the frills on them, and I love them so much. They're so good. Boot reveal. Oh, Gamma's here. Hi, Gamma. Thank you for showing up. Those are my knees. Whoa, the Patty Cake B2 cutest streamer on Twitch. Thank you, Sadie, but I think that you hold that title. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that. Here's my skirt. It bounces around a lot when I move, and it's very good. It's one of my favorite parts of the model. It just bounces so much. And a secret thing, I don't know if you all can see from here, is that I've got some very subtle thigh freckles. Oh, is my mouse on the screen? What? How do I get rid of that? Uh-oh. There. There we go. Mouse shouldn't be there anymore. Zach! Zach, please! Please! We're on a thigh cam right now. You can't be gifting subs when we're on a thigh cam. Vtuber. Yeah, there's my skirt, those are my thighs. It's my hands right here. They don't move around too much. They bounce up and down. Look at the buttons on my waist. They're shiny like gumdrops. Chica did such an amazing job with this model. I didn't even think of like having the buttons be gumdrops, but that was such a good idea that she had. And yeah, there's my sweater coat. And there's me. Hi. Look at how the bear, look at how the hair bounces and the tail bounces, and I got normal freckles right here. I got normal freckles. And look at how gorgeous the eyes are. Hi. Bear reveal. Look at the frosting. Look at my ears. They bounce a little bit. They don't bounce especially large amount, but you can kind of see it. And the frosting is very good. The frosting's very good. The chat's going by so fast, and I cannot read most of it. I apologize. I'll like catch one thing very every now and then. And this is actually the first time that I'm doing actual streaming. I did a few pre-debut streams. That was mainly in an effort to hit affiliate before I debuted, and it didn't act is very good experience just because I didn't do it a huge amount. So I am very, very new to streaming, and I apologize for the scuff at the beginning, but I've been working very hard and I hope I can continue going on and gaining more experience in streaming, and hopefully future streams won't be as scuffed. You're doing great. Thank you, Pixie. Oh yeah, I forgot to highlight the ribbon. Look at how much that bounces. It's so good. I am getting so many follow notifications and sub notifications, and I apologize again for not being able to read them, but it's too much right now, and I've got like so much other stuff on my mind with debut. I promise I'll try to read all of them that I get for future streams though. Who wants to see all my debut slides? I kind of want to see them. How about you? The one who subbed before following, I didn't even notice that. but poggers to that person. Here, let's swap. Gameplay screen. I love this gameplay screen. Look at how the clouds on the bottom are like moving up and down and stuff, and it's so good. It's so good. Let me position myself better. Oh. Okay, I think that's good. Oh no! I wasn't even on that window. There we go. It's also. I sent you an update on your mouth on Discord. Oh, I'll have to look at that after the stream, Chi. Thank you so much for doing that. I greatly appreciate all the work that you've put into this model. It wouldn't have come into an existence without you, and I'm very grateful, and I'm glad to have you as a friend. The clouds are eating me. Oh no. Okay, let's slides. Debut slide 1. Who am I? Oh, I don't think that you can really see there. I'm like positioned in a way that you can kind of see the artist credit. There we go. Who am I? My name is Patricia Maple. and you can call me Patty, and a nickname that I often go by is Patty Cake. The one part patty, one part cake. Yeah. And I am a girl. I use she, her pronouns. I am a squirrel, if you can believe it. I can't sometimes. It's PowerPoint Patty, PPP. Patty Discord win. I do have a Discord. If one of the mods can link that, I believe I have a command for Discord. If I don't, then that was just very incorrect of me to set up. Oh, okay, it is there. Okay, that's good. So yeah, there's my Discord. You all can hang out in there if you want. It's very recently made, and it's not the best community Discord, but I'm hoping it'll grow into something great one day, and I'll probably be active in there a lot. But yeah, moving on with debut slides. Yeah, I am a squirrel. I am 24 years old, and my birthday is January 12th. So we did miss it this year, but it's only 10 months. 10 months and a day until my next birthday. So mark your calendars. It'll be more special next year. Yeah. Well, Patty is my favorite redhead. Thank you, Raisa. Thank you. I'm glad to see you here. Let's move on to slide 2. My likes and dislikes. Oh wait, actually, one second. So this art, right here, I actually wanted to talk about this. This piece of art right here is actually the first official drawing of this design that I have. Mari, who you can see the at right there if I like scooch over some. Dalblau on Twitter is the person who I approached with my ideas for the design, and she drew this and basically just blew me away with the full design. It is entirely, I give all full credit to Mari for helping design this, because I love it a lot, and so many other people have told me that it's a great design and that they love it a lot, and it's just, I am very grateful to Mari. Moving on to slide 2. Again, my likes and dislikes. I like video games, obviously. The ones that I've been playing recently are FF14 and Genshin Impact. Those are the ones that I've been playing recently. Genshin Impact, I don't know if I'd call it one of my favorite games. I really just put it on the list because it was one of the first ones that popped to mind because I've been playing it recently. But I love Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm a big fan of all the other ones. What server? I believe I'm on Crystal on Squirrel, I believe is the home server, I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, other games I like. I really like the Persona series. I haven't played enough of all the games. I've really only played Persona 4 and 5, but I love them a lot, and it's in despite of the stuff that Atlas decides to do with the game, it kind of keeps me from recommending the games to anyone because it's kind of but they're really good games otherwise. And I am my, what is the word? Oh my god, I completely forgot a word that I was going to say. Oh well, Dragon Age. I really like the Dragon Age series, and it's very like nothing fantasy, but for whatever reason I just love it a lot. And we might end up playing through all the games someday on stream, maybe when Dragon Age 4 is announced, who knows. But I used to play MapleStory a lot, a lot. I played it so much as a kid, and I would love to revisit it someday. Uh, so that's why I have it on there on the likes. But yeah, and a game series that I grew up with and adore, and I think is highly underrated, is Mega Man Battle Network. I very much adore Mega Man Battle Network, and that is the entire series. I very much want to stream them. I love those games a lot, and I'd love to show them to more people who don't know what they are, because honestly, not a lot of people know what they are. Anytime they hear Mega Man, they just think of the normal Mega Man games and not the Battle Network spinoff. But it's great. It's great. And one of my favorite series of all time is Silent Hill. I'm gonna preface this with, and this is the next part in the likes. I'm gonna preface this with, I am a huge horror junkie. I love horror stuff. I love bad horror. I love good horror, and it's all just like really fun to me to watch and play. And Silent Hill is one of my favorite one of those. It's just such a good series. Ushi, hi! Thank you for the raid. I'm so glad that you're here. Ushi's another one of my mods, and she's great. She was one of the first people in the VTuber community that I got to know, and she's been super nice to me the whole time, and I feel like I couldn't have reached this point without her, and it's just, I'm grateful to her. So thank you, Ushi. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, moving on to my likes. Yeah, I talked about horror movies. One of my favorites is so my absolute favorite horror thing, I don't think many of you would have heard of it. It's not good horror. I would not call it good horror, but it's a series called Bad Ben. It's a movie series with like 8 movies, and it's like this found footage bullshit that I just adore, because the main character is just the best horror movie protagonist that you would ever see. It's something else, and trust me, when Halloween comes around, or when October comes around, I absolutely want to have a Bad Ben watch. I think that would be so fun. That would be so fun. If any of y'all are interested in checking out that series on my recommendation, I would highly recommend it. It's fantastic. Yeah, Halloween, October, same thing, you know. And moving on to my next thing in the likes, Digimon. I love Digimon. I love it so much. I don't like to have it compete with Pokemon in my mind. I like them both a lot for lots of different things. But yeah, I adore Digimon. One of the games I played the most when I was a kid was Digimon World 3. I didn't have a save card for my PS1, so what I would do with Digimon World 3 is I would I would leave the console turned on for like a week straight while I just played through it, because I couldn't save. And thank you so much for all the subs. Oh gosh, there's so many. Oh gosh, and thank you for the biddies. But yeah, I really want to play through a lot of the old school Digimon games on stream, like Digimon World 3, maybe Rumble Arena sometime. Maybe I might have like a fun collab stream where me and someone else fight each other in Rumble Arena. I think that'd be the best. Yeah, other games I like, Digimon World Dusk, and Cyber Sleuth is a more recent one that I think is highly underrated as a Digimon game. It's a lot of fun, and I love the characters a lot. In terms of anime, I think that the 3 best anime, my top 3, are Digimon Adventure. Oh god, that is so loud. Why are there so many different gift sub alerts? And I have to go down and reduce the volume on all of them. Hang on. It's a lot. Let me just reduce this volume. Reduce that one. Reduce this one. reduce that one. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. And yeah, so my top three Digimon anime are the original Digimon Adventure and the remake. I'd kind of put them together. The remake's currently ongoing, and I've been trying to keep up with it. It's really good. So I'd put them together. I'd rank them the same. So I guess top 4, top 3.5. And the second one's Digimon Adventure Try. A lot of people give that one shit. I think it's so good. It's so good. Digimon Patty Watch Party. I would love that. I would adore that. It's so good. Oh my god, we should absolutely watch the English dub of the Digimon Adventure movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so good. And the last series that I really like is Tamers. I think that Digimon Tamers it's very near the peak of Digimon. It's just a really solid series, and the characters are really good. And my absolute favorite Digimon is Palmon. I don't know if any of y'all know who Palmon is. I probably should have provided some sort of image. It's like a little plant dinosaur thing, and she's the cutest. She's the best. But yeah, other things that I like are food and girls. Those are two things that I like very much. You'll learn to know about me. I like them both. Yeah. Palmon, everyone loving on Palmon in chat. That's very good. I love Palmon. Moving on to my dislikes. Let's see. I don't like bigots. If you're a bigot, get out of my chat. I don't like coffee. Coffee is not good to me. Like I've tried so many different kinds, like that people say are really good, and it's all so gross to me. I don't like coffee. I'm not a big fan of tea either, if I'm being honest. At least the kinds that I've tried. I haven't tried that many kinds of teas. I'll just preface this with that. There might be some out there that I like, but all the ones that I've tried, I don't really like the taste of. But yeah, I also don't like work. I like work if I like work if it's something that I can have a lot of fun with, and if it's something that I want to put a lot of effort towards. I've worked a lot on this debut and becoming a VTuber, and that's something that I have a lot of fun with. So that kind of work I don't mind, but every other kind of work. I hate being forced to make phone calls. I hate being forced to check emails. I hate waking up early. It's all so bad. Can someone fix that? Wait, what's up, Alex? What happened? What? Is it something that I should worry about? Patty, congrats on your debut. Hi, Daryl. Hi. Hey, everyone. Can we get a shout out for Daryl real quick? Daryl's the one who made my BGM, the one that y'all have been listening to the whole time. I love it so much. So yeah. Shout out Daryl Barnes right there, if y'all don't mind. But yeah. And I probably dislike some other stuff. I couldn't think of anything else when I was making the list, but there's probably other stuff I don't like aside from those 3 things. Oh, you banned Pocky? Wait, what happened? Pocky got modded? Oh, that's fine. I trust Pocky. Oh. Pocky, I'm so sorry. I love you. But yeah, in these 2 little chibi arts, you'll probably notice if you scroll down, they're the art that's placed on my panels. They were drawn by, the username is NATJES. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Nanat. Just I believe their name is Natis, on Instagram. I don't think they have a Twitter. At least when I talked to them before, when I commissioned them, they said they didn't have a Twitter. But yeah. If I if I think of any more dislikes to put on this list, I'll come back to here and start talking shit about the shit that about the stuff I dislike. But yeah, someone was shouting bigoted shit, and all the mods scrambled to ban them. Pocky. Oh, I'm sorry, Pocky. I'm sorry about that. But we got him. Yeah. Anyway, next slide. Artist credits. I would have had a lore slide in here, but we spent like half an hour doing the lore visual novel. so I didn't think a lore slide is really worth. But yeah. Artist credits for all of my stream assets. My live 2D model, the one that I showed off earlier, and the one that you're looking at now. There's two people that I have to thank for this model. The first one I already talked about is Mari, Daoblau on Twitter. Mari is the nicest person and the best to work with, and she was the person that I went to in order to get this design all worked out, and she blew me away with the final product. I think it's so adorable, and so many other people have said that it's adorable, and I'm so grateful to have this design. It's so good. So I would highly recommend checking her out for good art. And another person I would highly recommend checking out for good art is my Live 2D mom, Chica. If we can get a shout out for Yama Chica in the chat, please. She is the best and a really good friend of mine. She is the person who did both the art and the rigging on this model. The official art, not the like original character design. That was Mari. But yeah, Chica was the one who did the art and rigging on this model and put so much hard work and love into it, and she's been a blast to talk to through this entire process, and I had so much fun getting to know her up until now, and she's just the best. I would highly recommend checking her out. Next slide. My overlay was made by Era Sayonara on Twitter. She's the one who did, yeah, this overlay that you're looking at. This gameplay one that I'm on right now with the clouds moving and the sprinkles in the background. And she also did the just chatting screen, which I'll go back to right now just to show y'all. Yeah. It's so good where the clouds are moving, the sprinkles and the dots in the background, blinking back and forth, and it's just, it all looks so gorgeous. I love it. And she also did my BRB screen, which I haven't shown off yet. So let's look at that real quick. Look at that. Look at it. It's so good. I love how crisp it looks. This art right here, it was also drawn by Mari. I came to Mari for this drawing pretty soon after she did the original design, because I was like, oh, you're such a good artist. You're such a good artist. I'd love to get something else of me from you. And it's so good. And I'm so glad it fits so well on the BRB screen. Anyway, back to this screen. So yeah, that's the overlay. I highly recommend checking out Era. I believe that Era is actually going to be debuting sometime soon herself, and I am so grateful that she put in such hard work on my model, or not on my model. Bleh. Those were the last people. I'm glad that she put in so much hard work on my overlay, because I know how much hard work it is to work on your own debut, and if she made my overlay on top of doing all that work for her own debut, that's just commendable. She's the best. I had a blast working with her. And my stream alerts, the animations for them were by Zalala Nana on Twitter, and the sound effects for them were made by Color Ghost. Let me actually run through all of them real quick. Let me go to test widgets so you can see them. Okay, I'm gonna preface this. You probably already noticed. I'm gonna preface this with I don't have an animation for subscriptions yet. I'm planning on getting one. So right now I just copy pasted the one from followers onto subscriptions. So that's why they're the same. but the one with my tail wagging, this one, that one, that's the correct follower one. Oh, and there was the subscription one real quick. Hang on, let me do that one again. Yeah, there's the subscription one. Again, all of these sound effects were made by Color Ghost right here. They are so talented, and I had such a blast working with them. Working with all these people on all this stuff. Every single person has been so nice about all of it, and they are all so talented. So I'm glad that I got the chance to work with them. And here's the donation one. Look, I got a little dollar bill. I'm shaking it back and forth. You left a tip. I appreciate it. Here's the bits one. This one you can't really tell the animation that well, but there's a couple of the little biddies that are falling outside my arm that are like bouncing up and down. Let me play that again. They're like kind of bouncing up and down. It's kind of hard to see. But they're all so good. And here's the one for my raid, where it does the little build up, and then there's the pop that goes in time with when I pull the party popper. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. All of them are so good. I can't wait to get my subscription one eventually. I am planning on commissioning Zala and Nana again for the subscription one because I love their work. I love it a ton. But I suppose we should be moving on to the next slide now. Let's see. My starting soon screen. Okay, I'm going to show it again for the people that came in late and didn't get a chance to see it, but it's one of my absolute favorite things that I've gotten commissioned for this. So I'm gonna swap to it now. Look at that. It's so good. It's like me in a bakery looking through like like one of those cake spinny platforms, like the glass on them, and it's so good. And the starting soon's written out in frosting. I didn't even ask for that, but that was something that Mads that was something that Mads just threw in on their own, and it's the best. It adds such a nice touch. It's all so good. But yeah, that starting soon screen was drawn and animated by Mads at Royally Mad on Twitter. I highly recommend checking them out. I believe I'm the first VTuber that they've worked with. They have done other stream assets before, other like loading screens or starting soon screens and stuff like that, but I'm the first VTuber that they worked with, and it's been such an honor to work with them. They're the best, and they deserve more attention. All of these people deserve more attention. If you're not following any of them, I highly suggest you do, just to see some of their work and just to get to know them and everything. It's just I think they all deserve it. And my next debut slide, my emotes. If you recognize that picture and that name, it's because that my emotes were also drawn by my live 2D mom Chica. Since I just became affiliate, I don't have all 5 of my tier 1 sub emote slots filled out, so I couldn't have I couldn't put them all in yet. But hopefully after this stream I'll be able to, with how many subs I got. But yeah, so here's what all the emotes that I currently have will look like. So there's Patty Cake High, there's Patty Cake Cry, there's Patty Cake Dead. I forgot to show off my different toggle emotions. Okay. After I go through all of the emotes, after I go through all of the emotes, I'll swap back to my model and show you all the toggle emotes. And there's Patty Cake Blush or Patty Cake Shy. I forget what it's called. It'll be called one of those two. And then there's Patty Cake Wow. Patty Cake Wow. That one's one of my favorites. I love using Patty Cake Wow. It's so good. Chica is such a fantastic emote artist. I mean, it's almost all that she does. But hey, Chica, I'm talking directly to you now. You do such amazing work on it, on all the stuff that you do. Every single emote, every single model, it's all fantastic. You're great. I love you. Let's go back to... Oh. Hi. Let's toggle through the emotions. I got this one. Angie. Don't make me Angie. Oh, Stream Elements Hydrate, thank you. I haven't... my mouth is so dry. I haven't drank anything in like an hour and a half. Fuck. There you go. Oh, and here's my second one. Would you really make this sad squirrel girl cry? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? I can also be sad Angie. I'm mad at you, and I'm sad about it. And the third one. You know, I think you're kind of cute. And the fourth one. I'm embarrassed. The camera's so close up, and I'm embarrassed. And here's the final one. Sparkle eyes. Sparkle eyes. Look, I love this one a lot. They're like, the sparkles are animated. I love this one. And this isn't okay, this one isn't a this one isn't an expression, but it's a face that I can make with how the model's rigged. And it's one of, I'm sorry to say, it's one of my favorite things about the model. Hang on, let me... Oh god. I'm sorry y'all had to experience that. Yeah. Hang on. I'm plotting. Do it again. Can Fatty move her ears? I can. Let me... Whoop. Look, they wiggle. They bounce. They bounce. I love them. I love every part of my model. Okay, let's go back. Moving on. Let's see. Next debut slide. My sub badges. So I'm going to say right out the bat, I originally commissioned 4 sub badges. Fleshy right here, Fleshy Art, did such an amazing job on all of them. And the designs that I were going for were, I was wanting my curly squirrel tail, but I was wanting the frosting on them to be like frosting and stuff from different pastries. Or like just different flavored frosting and stuff like that. I originally had a 4th one, and Fleshy did such an amazing job on it. I still love it a lot, but I eventually opted out of not putting it as one of my sub badges because I was the one who chose the pastry designs, and the one that I chose for that sub badge was when the sub badges get really small, when they actually show up in chat. When they actually show up in chat next to your name, that one looks just it looks the exact same as the 1 month badge. And that's a failure on my part. That's a failure on my part. I wasn't really thinking about that, and and between the two, I would rather have the one that is my actual tail design as one of the sub badges. So that one I ended up not using. But again, Fleshy did such an amazing job on these, and if she ever sees this, I don't know if she's here right now or not, but if she ever sees this VOD, I don't want her to think that she did a bad job on them or anything, and that's why I'm not using the other one. It's entirely my fault for choosing for choosing a design that's so similar to the first one. But yeah, so these are the 3 sub badges I'll be using. The 1 month one is my normal tail design with the vanilla frosting and sprinkles. The 3 month one is like a fruity pastry thing. It's got fruit on it, and the frosting has like a yellow tinge to it from the fruit juice. And the 6 month one is chocolate. We all love chocolate, don't we? I do. So I think it deserves to be in the 6 month slot. Anyway, yeah, please go check out Fleshy. She's another VTuber. I believe her Twitch name is Fleshy Deers or Fleshy Deer, one of those two. But yeah, her Twitter is @FleshyArt. Please go check her out. She's great. Next slide. My logo, the one that you see on the bottom left right here. This logo was made by Luna at Luna with 2 A's _th on Twitter. They are so talented at logo making. Every single one of blah blah blah. Every single one of the logos they make, they are on the ball with constantly making logos. It's like all they've been doing the past couple of months, and every single one of them is a banger. I love all of them, and I'm so grateful I managed to get on the wait list, because the logo that I have is great. What I want to point out one specific thing about my logo. So you know how the frosting is basically part of the letter on all the letters, but specifically the first T in Patty, the one that has my ears on it, has the frosting laid over the top left of it, over top of the left ear, like how it actually is on my model. And I didn't ask for that, and that's such a nice touch that Luna gave it. It's a really small touch, but it makes this whole logo for me. It's the best. I love it. It's the small details. My BGM titled Sugar Coated Affection. It was made by Daryl Barnes at Udalive. The official Twitter for Udalive is @Udalivepro. They are all so talented there, and Daryl is the one that I got to work with more closely, and Daryl is just so nice and just the best to work with, and so talented. I pretty much all I did was just present my model and be like, oh, she's like a happy squirrel girl, and she's designed like a pastry, and I mean, that was basically all I gave. And Daryl came out with the thing that you're listening to right now, and it's so good. It's so good. Daryl did such an amazing job. I really hope to work with Udalive someday. I really hope that you get the chance to, Raisa. They're all so talented. But yeah, this is my BGM. I'm the one who thought of the song title. Udalive normally doesn't name their the tracks that people commission from them, but Daryl was nice enough to work with me and give me opinions on names that I came up with, and Sugar Coated Affection was like the very first one that I came up with, and Daryl gave their approval, and I was like, you know what, I actually really like that one too, so that's the one I ended up going with. It's very fitting and could have multiple meanings if you think more than 2 seconds about it, I guess. But I think that it fits me very well, and it's just it's all so good. It's so good. And I believe that's the end of our debut slides, so Q&A time. Q&A time. Oh, before that, let me give credit to these art pieces. Again, the chibi was made by NNATJES on Instagram, and this art right here was the first ever fan art I ever got. It's by @HemlockStone on Twitter, and I really like it, and it meant so much to me, and so I just had to put it on these slides somewhere. But yeah. Anyway, Q&A. If I didn't cover something, or if there's something that you very, very much want to ask me, I will try my best to answer it. So I guess if y'all want to throw your questions in chat, I could try to answer them. I don't know how long this section will go on, but it's it's like the last major thing I have planned. So after Q&A, we might talk for a second, but I think my debut is gonna end soon after that. So yeah, on to questions. What's your favorite cake? Oh, I'm a huge fan of red velvet cake. If it's not obvious, but you know how my design, aside from having the rainbow elements, you know how my design is mainly red and white? That's actually based on red velvet cake. So this current design that I have is like a red velvet cake design. It's so good. I love it so much. Let's see. What's your favorite drink? You know, I don't think you can ever go wrong with a good old glass of lemonade. Like, good proper lemonade it's the best. Let's see. What is the flavor of frosting on your head? It's vanilla, though it might taste like dust. I can't promise you that it's fresh. Let's see. You said you don't like coffee, but do you like tea? I actually touched about that on the coffee point. I'm not a big fan of tea. I haven't tried many different kinds of teas, but the ones that I have tried, I'm not a fan of. Let's see. Thoughts on chalky versus strawberry milk? I like chocolate milk more. Strawberry milk is good, but it's not chocolate milk. Is your model's jacket able to come off? No, it is not currently. Chica, I don't know if you're still here, but I was planning at some point in the future, not soon, because I know that you're really busy. At some point, I might ask and 100% pay you to do is maybe like have a version of my model without the jacket, because I saw what my model looked like without the jacket when you were drawing it, and it's so cute. It's so cute. I would love to swap between them eventually, but like I said, I am 100% not going to ask you about that when you're so busy. It's okay, it won't take that long. Remind me while I'm rigging Adela. If it is not an issue, I mean, sure, but I very much don't want to ask you when you're so busy. I know that you work so hard. Let's see. What are your other favorite Digimons? I love... Okay, one of the big reasons that I love Digimon Adventure Tri is because it introduced a Digimon called Meikumon, who has one of the best designs out of any Digimon ever. It's like this little cat thing that's orange and has like ribbons coming off of it, and it's so adorable. I love Meikumon so much. That's one of my other favorite Digimon. I second Adela's question. Favorite cereal? If I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had cereal recently. I was always a fan of just plain old Honey Nut Cheerios. Thoughts on butterscotch? It's alright. I mean, not my favorite thing. It's alright. Thinking about how cozy your jacket cardigan looks, I'm curious, do you have any craftsy hobbies you enjoy? Craftsy, not necessarily. I built my PC myself, and that was fun. I'm not big into like arts and crafts, though. Well, specifically the crafting part. I used to draw a lot, like a lot. I haven't in a few years, and I used to consider myself an artist. I don't really consider myself an artist anymore because I do not draw a lot. Maybe again someday. But currently I'm not a big artsy, craftsy person. Let's see. Favorite Monster Hunter weapon? I adore the Charge Blade. Charge Blade is top tier. I love the Charge Blade. I've tried a lot of other weapons. Second one is Greatsword. Greatsword is second, but Charge Blade is my absolute favorite. Okay, I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Rise. Can I just say, Monster Hunter Rise absolutely failed at delivering a proper Charge Blade. Because in Monster Hunter World, doing the very like the huge ultimate attack with the Charge Blade feels so good. It like makes the screen shake and like causes a gigantic explosion. In Monster Hunter Rise, you can do the big attack, but it feels like it has about like 20% of the impact that it does in Monster Hunter World. So I'm sorry to Monster Hunter Rise for that. I'm going to have a ton of fun with the game when it comes out, and I'm probably going to stream it. But that's a point in the negative category for me for Monster Hunter World, or for Monster Hunter Rise. Let's see. I think I probably missed a lot of questions. Let me go look. Question: when are you collabing? I want to play games with you, Pocky. We can collab literally anytime. Just ask me for something, and I'll probably say yes to a collab. Let's see. What's a project for stream you're most looking forward to doing? Oh, that's a debut slide I forgot to make. Whoops. So something on stream that I super want to do eventually is I very much want to start doing D&D streams. I've been a DM for upwards of 4 years now, and I've never actually successfully managed to get a campaign to the finish line. But D&D is something that I love a lot, and I always put so much work towards it, and I would love to start doing streams of it, and maybe get some people who haven't played D&D before into it. I know I was talking about it with the rest of my VTuber family, all of Chica and the rest of Chica's kids, but it's trans girls be like, played D&D? Yeah, kinda. But yeah, I don't know if it's something that we'll do with specifically with my VTuber family. I would adore playing D&D with them. They're all the best. But yeah, the D&D in general is just something I want to stream eventually in the future. I don't know how soon that will be. Let me just say that. I don't know how soon that'll be. But it's something that I eventually want to do. Let's see. More questions. Favorite ice cream flavor? I like a lot of ice cream. There's honestly not a lot that I don't like. I don't like mint. I don't like mint ice cream. Probably one of my favorites is just plain old cookies and cream. It's solid. I don't think you can go wrong with cookies and cream. I put it at the top because it has almost no negative points. Raisa asked, question, thoughts on boob? Boob good. Boob good. Soft and warm. Do you prefer cinnamon or vanilla? In what context? Just in general? I mean, it depends on the pastry that it's on, right? Like, it has to. I'm gonna say... I mean, I love cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are one of my favorite things ever. So maybe cinnamon. Let's see. Go-to drink at Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. Let's see. Favorite non-sweet food. Fried chicken. I just love fried chicken. It's so good. Let's see. More questions. Raisa. I'm sorry I didn't answer the boob question fast enough. I'm just looking now at when you were asking again. What's Patty's thoughts on pizza and garlic knots? Garlic knots? I think I live in the part of the world where maybe they're called something else or something, because I have no idea what those are. I'm sorry. Pizza though. Pizza's good. I love pizza. Especially, stuffed crust pizza. My favorite is sausage. Sausage stuffed crust is like, that's the best pizza. Maybe drawing stream sometime. Maybe. I would love to get back into drawing. I feel like the reason that I stopped drawing back then was because I sort of lost my inspiration for drawing, because I was doing a lot of fan art back then of a very specific show. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because it's going to come up in future streams. I was very active in the MLP community and I drew a lot of MLP Friendship is Magic fan art, a lot of it. And after I got out of the show, that was kind of when I stopped drawing. Yeah. Commission start at $500. Hey, I'll draw your VTuber as a pony. I'll do it. Not a joke. If $500 commissions that I'll draw your VTuber as a pony. Let's see. Holding hands. Irie. I love holding hands. I love just like all like just small physical positive physical interactions with people. It's just nice. I love nice gestures and just ways to show how much you care about someone, even like without speaking. And holding hands is top tier. It's top tier. Do you have a main in Super Smash Bros? I do. I main Duck Hunt. It's not a lot of people play Duck Hunt, and I'm surprised. Duck Hunt is so fun. I love Duck Hunt. I love those little guys. They're so goofy, and their playstyle is so fun. And I love just throwing the frisbee and hitting other players in the face. Smash Bros good, and Duck Hunt good. We stand Duck Hunt in this chat. Your character is cute. I love the sweet motifs. Thank you, Arietti. Let's see. Do you have a fave anime? There's a handful of anime that I adore. I love okay, a big one is Keep Your Hands Off Aizokin. I think that is one of the best anime that's ever been made. Keep Your Hands Off Aizokin is so good. It's so good, and I would recommend all of you watch it. It's in language that you all will understand. Aizokin is Pog. Another anime that I really like. Okay, there's an anime uh, that's been on hiatus for like 6 years or something, and I didn't know about it, but it came back this anime season, and it's called World Trigger. World Trigger is so it's like amazingly well written with incredible characters. The protagonist, despite just being like a boring glasses guy, is by far one of the best. I mean, he is the best version of that character that's ever been written. And his relationship with all the other main characters and everything beyond that, the show's premise is great. Uh, I'm gonna say now there's a lot of like military tactics in it, but it's like sci-fi military tactics, and and they all go so in depth into them, and every single fight just throws, like, even though they explain stuff, every single fight throws like a little twist in there that you weren't expecting and adds another little element onto those elements, and it's the best. I love World Trigger, and I was so surprised when it came back this season. It's a very good anime. I would highly recommend y'all checking it out. Let's see. Moving down. What's your favorite classic Mega Man game? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played many classic Mega Man games. Okay, my favorite classic Mega Man game, Shovel Knight. Let's see. Let's see. More questions. Your model is so cute. Thank you, Dragonia. Thank you so much. We're probably not gonna have too many more questions. Maybe just like a few more, and then we're gonna transition over to just chatting again and just talk for a short while before debut ends. But so yeah, just a couple more questions. Let's see. Do you like pickles? It's funny thing, it's very common for trans women to like pickles, specifically because of things that like weird like chemical stuff that happens in your body when you're on HRT. I'm not currently on HRT, and I didn't like pickles before. I don't like them now. I don't know if that will change when I eventually go on HRT, but I don't like them right now. Let's see. Oh, garlic knots are like little garlic bread, but not. I don't know. I mean, sure, I like garlic bread. We should do an art collab, Queen. Pixie! I would love to do an art collab. That'd be so fun. We could both draw ponies. Who's your favorite pony? Probably Sweetie Belle. I love that little cutie. Let's see. Holding hands good, it really is. I'm sorry, I'm so behind on chat. I'm trying to catch every question. I'm so behind on chat. That's a good main. I'm good friends with a good friend of mine, main Duck Hunt. That's good. Yeah, there really aren't a lot of Duck Hunt players, and it's a lot of fun for me to watch the pro Duck Hunt players. I don't know how to like be pro with Duck Hunt, but like I just love playing them in casual matches. I play Duck Hunt, but I'm a can main. That's really good. Let's see. we might be running out of questions. I'm starting to. Would you ever stream playing FF14? I really love the game. So when the new expansion comes out, Endwalker, I am 100% going to stream the story for that. Preemptively saying now, extreme FF14 spoilers if you don't want those, but I'm going to stream the story for that game because the FF14 story is one of the best stories in a video game. Period. Do you have a fave fight in FF14? I really like there's a couple that I really like. I really like the I'm not going to say the name because of spoilers, but I really like the fight at the end of Shadowbringers, at the end of patch 5.3. That boss fight is so good. I listened to the soundtrack for that fight just on its own for days after I did it. So that's probably my favorite one, though there's a lot of good ones. FF14 does bosses good. FF14 good. My second favorite FF14 class, that would be a tie between Dancer and Astrologian. I have 3 mains. My main is Warrior. I I just went for the big axe lesbian aesthetic, and it works, and it's fun. I like it a lot. And my other 2 mains are Dancer and Astrologian. The Dancer, I'll say, I believe is the best just designed class in the game. It's really good, just gameplay wise, the feel of it, the aesthetic of it. It's probably the best design. So, I might rate that slightly above Astrologian. I don't know if I like playing Astrologian more though. Just the general gameplay style of it, I might like a little bit more. For now, I'll just say that they're even. Oh, I caught up with chat. So you're a tank main. I am, but I main all 3. It's just when I say my main is Warrior, that's just because that's the one that I play through the story with. But I'll play any. Let's see. Okay, I think we caught up on questions. I'll get if someone has one last question, I think that's the last one that we'll get. Not FF14 related. and okay, here's a freebie. My FF14 character does not look like me. It does not look like Patty. But yeah, I'll give it a minute. Does anyone have one last question that's not FF14 related? Question, Patty, do you love me too? I do, Pocky. You're the best. I love you. And that was another freebie. Who's your favorite sibling? Chica, you're coming in with the very hard ones. Chica. Chica. I love everyone. Anyway, those were all my debut slides, and that was the Q&A. I forgot the term for it. Anyway, yeah, that was in my visual novel with Minnie. Do y'all want to see the last ending that you didn't get? Okay. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Load. Boop. True debut ending. Yeah, this one's the canon one. No, the spite ending one. It's the canon one. So you picked comfort her first, and that gave you the awkward ending. Then you picked give her a solution, and that gave you the spite ending, which is the canon one. Here's the one that not many of you wanted to pick, and the one that a lot of you were getting mad at the other people for picking. So let's pick it now, shall we? Tell her to go away. Oh, another thing here. This little blip at the bottom. I know the choices are very high up on the screen. I don't know how to move them down, don't at me. That's real, that's not a joke. I don't know how to move them down in the program that I was using to make this. But yeah, tell her to go away. Look, this is all very weird. If you pick this option, Chat-chan becomes a jerk. Y'all are mean. You're a mean person if you choose this option. Wait, we get to see this ending? Yes, you do. You get to see the last ending. Why would you ask her to leave? Why do you do that? Chat. You made her sad. You made her sad. You got the mean person ending. What is wrong with you? Are you glad you didn't get that one when you were doing it the first time? Capitalism isn't real. Money isn't real. Social etiquette isn't real. Gender isn't real. But I think it's about time. We've been going for an hour and 42 minutes. I want to say thank you all again. Thank you all again for stopping my... oh my god. I messed it up. Thank you for stopping by my channel to catch my debut. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all of you who rated. I appreciate my VTuber family. I appreciate my mods. I appreciate all of you. Every single one of you is the best. And I'm so glad that you decided to stop by. And if you want to keep supporting me past this debut, I wouldn't be against it. I'm gonna say now, I have a lot of fun games planned to stream. I think I'm going to skip tomorrow for my first actual stream. After this stream on my Twitter, can the mods real quick link both Twitter and Discord? Yeah, on my Twitter after this stream, I will post my schedule for the next few days, and then on Monday I'll post it again, having the entirety of next week. So Monday is going to be the day that I renew my weekly schedule on, and it's going to work. It's not going to be a static schedule. I'm going to say this now. It's not going to be a static schedule because my job that I work full-time at has a schedule where it differs from week to week and from day to day, and my shift tomorrow could change at last minute. So my schedule is going to be very hectic, but I'm going to try to work every single day around what my schedule is going to be. So again, it's not going to be static, so please keep an eye out on my Twitter each week for what the schedule for that week's gonna be. It'll renew on Monday. What else to talk about before we end? Oh yeah, again, it was linked. If you were interested, if you're interested, please stop by my Discord. It'll be so much fun to talk to each and every one of you, and I'll probably be active in there a lot. I haven't been active in there fairly recently, just because I've been working so hard on debut. I've had so much of my time taken away working on this. But I'm going to start participating in there more, and I think it'll be so fun to talk to all of you and meet all of you. And so yeah, please join my Discord if you want more ear wiggles. And I think that might be it. Thank you so much for stopping my debut. It means genuinely so much to me. Genuinely. So, you know, thank you. And let's see. I suppose that we should find a person to raid. Let's see. Who all is currently streaming? Oh, yeah, I hope the time zones work okay. Yeah, one other thing about the schedule that I'm going to say. I'll probably be doing a decent amount of streams at 4 p.m. EST. So that'll be 3 p.m. Central and 1 p.m. PST. That'll probably be the streams that I do the most. Though I might do some later in the night. Like, I might have some streams that start at like 10 p.m. EST. Who knows? Again, it all depends on my schedule. But yeah, looking for someone to raid. Let's see. Oh. Hang on, let me... I see that Chiken's streaming. Chiken's so nice. Let me see if they're ending soon. They are not. So Chiken is another... Chiken VT is another VTuber that I've just been hopping in their chat recently and talking, and they're super nice. And yeah, do we get a raid message? Let's see. Let me see if I can put together a raid message real quick. What should the message be? Like pastry raid or something basic like that? Do we want to be basic? Does anyone have any suggestions for a raid message? Basic is good. Okay, pastry raid. Okay, here is the raid message. So we're going to /raid, and then Chiken VT. Okay, so we're going to raid Chiken. They're super nice. Please show them lots of love, the same amount that you showed me during my debut. And I wanted to say again before we leave, thank you so much. It all genuinely means so much to me that you decided to show up. And it's just... I love all of you. Thank you so much. I hope that you have fun in Chiken stream. Bye!
Whoa, I got away from this. Oh, Patty, Patty. Sophia Shadowstar, thanks for following. Hey, Patty. Patty. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for the raid. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my, hello. How was your stream? Hello. You made the monkey fall.